What's up, guys, and welcome back to my Detroit Pistons Association in NBA 2K13. This is Game 20. We are going against the Boston Celtics, who in real life are totally rebuilding. They're totally changing the atmosphere around Boston, and pretty much they're getting rid of their old players. We saw the blockbuster trade between them and the Brooklyn Nets. And it's kind of ironic. We went up against Brooklyn last week, and we're going up against Boston this week. But of course, I started this association before the blockbuster trade, so we still have Pierce, Garnett, and I think Jason Terry's still here too. But they did make a little bit of a little trades. I think they have like Terrence Williams and Lamar Odom, and of course Jeff Green on our team, who just put that bucket in, is going against his former team. Well, let's get right back into the gameplay. It's 4-2. We are down early. Ben McLemore has been a stud lately. Drives the lane, doesn't find anything. But Jeff Green, who is also coming on as of late, drives, misses a little flick, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back up, so he made up for his mistake. You can see Rondo, always been a great passer, led the league in assists for many years, but last year, of course, he was injured. And look at that huge slam from Ben McLemore. Great play right there. He's got some hops for sure. We've seen that in this association, and we've seen it in real life in the Summer League. Greg Monroe. This is the key matchup to watch here. Greg Monroe versus Nerlens Noel. Inside. Right now, Monroe's got... he's ahead. Puts in that layup, and look at that nice dish out there to Thaddeus Young, who slams it home. 14-12 lead for the Boston Celtics. Still ahead, even though we're looking pretty good as well to start off the game. 16 after that Paul Pierce little layup. He has 5 points already in the first quarter. Trey Burke hasn't seen as much action as he'd like as of late. I think his morale is a little bit down, but hopefully I won't have to make any roster moves. Hopefully I won't have to trade him. Andre Drummond, he has been a really solid backup center for us, behind Greg Monroe, of course. The time he's had in games, he's used it well. CJ Leslie puts that in, and we are actually ahead by 2 now, 18-16, with the quarter closing. 45 seconds on the game clock. There, Avery Bradley ties it, and actually they're up 20-18 right now. End of the first, within seconds. But look at that play by Nate Robinson right there. I thought he was gonna step away, maybe fade back a jumper, but he charges ahead, draws the foul, and puts the layup in, and he converts the three-point play. So they are up 5 with 10 seconds to go. Let's see if we can get a last-second buzzer beater here. Inside to Monroe. Clock is at 5. And we do. Greg Monroe inside, just overpowering Nerlens Noel. And that will end the quarter. Second quarter action. We're down 1. Monroe kicks it out. Wide open Jeff Green, and he is money. When Jeff Green is on fire, he's literally on fire. We've seen it. Last couple, I think it was last game, he dropped 27 or something like that. 35 points maybe. Ben McLemore misses the 3. We don't see that too often. Robinson charging ahead. Gets blocked, no surprise. He's a short guy out there. Look at this. Ben McLemore gives it to Green, who slams it home. Jeff Green drives. Another nice dish. This time to Trey Burke, and he throws it down with 2 hands. This action's almost too fast for me to keep up. Nate Robinson, top of the key. We are only down 6. Oh, wait, no, we are only up 6. And right there, it's trimmed to 4. Thaddeus Young, he's been key for us as well. This team is really gelling together. I like it. Right there, you can see Greg Monroe is followed by Nerlens Noel, and he puts the layup in. More insult to injury. He's actually been pretty good from the line thus far this season. And to back me up, he just makes that one. Rondo inside to Nerlens, and I think that's his first points of the game. Pretty solid on the defensive side, but not too He's been quiet offensively. Brandon Knight, whose morale is probably the weakest out of anybody on the team, hits that jumper. I might have to move him before the trade deadline. You can see there, perfect pass from Rondo. Nerlens Noel catches it for the alley-oop, but he can't connect with the dunk. Lamar Odom fades back. It's not a tribute to his game, so I don't know why he was even shooting that. Greg Monroe, you can see his line, 11 points, 4 rebounds. Pretty good game so far against one of the premier rookies in Nerlens Noel. We are up 8 inside to Noel, and he overpowers Greg Monroe this time. Very back and forth matchup so far. Greg adds another rebound to his total, but right there he is stripped by Rondo. He pushes it up the floor. Bradley gets blocked by the rim, and that will bring it. That'll give us the ball back. Jeff Green, he is left open, uncontested shot. That'll go in all day, every day. Here comes Avery Bradley. Perfect on-ball screen by Avery Bradley. And here comes Kyle Lowry inside the Monroe. And he puts that one in as well. 50-41 now. The lead is slightly growing, but Paul Pierce, you don't want to leave him wide open. Even if he is aging a bit, he still knocks down that jumper. But we gain it right back. 9-point lead still. Lamar Odom playing point guard right now. He dishes it out to Paul Pierce. Pierce is fouled, but that unfortunately won't go in. They needed that one to get back in this ball game a little bit. He's a good free throw shooter. He's probably going to make both of these. Yes, he does. He knocks them both in. Terrence Williams, you can see his first action of the game. He knocks down the 3 right off the bat. Trims the lead down to 7. Trey Burke to Brandon Knight. I really like him as a player, but unfortunately, he's not too keen on being a bench player, 6th man. So we'll probably have to move him. Andre Drummond, perfect feed from Trey Burke. And huge dunk. I'm surprised he only has a 64 intensity. Cocked his hands back and slammed it. But look at the crowd. They're fired up. The Pistons are finally maybe going to make a playoff push. Here comes Rondo. You can see Nerlens only 4 points, but he has 7 rebounds and a block to make up for it. Rondo with the pretty floater. Swooshes that one in. Oh! Burke pickpockets Rajon Rondo. And nice 3-way passing little thing there. And to cap it off, we dunk it. And another one right here. Trey Burke right into Greg Monroe. And he stuffs it with one hand. 10-point lead. Very comfortable. But I mean, it is still the same old Celtics. They still have Paul Pierce, the truth, who can still close out and cut the leads. Noel with his 8th rebound. He's fouled, but he can't put that one in. Just rolls right off the rim. Noel, pretty good free throw shooter, I think. He nails the first one. And the second one is up and in as well. Closing in on the end of the 3rd quarter here. Noel is blocked. McLemore trying to drive the lane. Burke is there. Quick jumper. No good. Probably should have tried to pass it out. Maybe get a better shot. Try to get the last shot. But Rondo will. And he just misses that 3. Just a little too much. There you see again the floater is working for him. Just bounces off the rim and right in. 6-point lead. They are trimming it in the early 4th. Trey Burke drives. Huge block from Noel. Long court pass to Nate Robinson. And the small guy somehow avoids all the hands. And he lays it in. Rondo again. Spinning. To Pierce. Deep 3. Oh, nope. They're going to count it as a 2. I thought it was a 3 myself. But it's a 2-point game instead of 1. McLemore hasn't been really getting anything to go in thus far today, but he nails that 3. And right here, Thaddeus Young drives the lane. He's a rare power forward. He's a little undersized, but he has a lot of speed, and he can jump. Monroe against Noel. Good pump fake, and he puts that one in. Jeff Green, fast break. No help, and he slams it home. 74-65. And then there's a layup from Boston, and Avery Bradley takes that one in. So it is trimmed back to 3. Very good matchup we have today. Jeff Green. This marks about maybe the halfway point of the season. I forgot what I did. I think 49 games or something like that. So it's around halfway point of the season. And we're looking good. We're 11-8. Looking to become 12-8 today. We're tied for second in the standings. I think maybe we're alone at second now, but we're looking to make playoffs. That was our goal at the beginning of the season, and now it's becoming a reality. Right there, Thaddeus Young, huge slam. Most of our points have been coming from the paint this far today. Usually we're a three-point shooting team. I think we have one of the best percentages in the NBA, but today only a couple. Paul Pierce, a rare miss in this game. Up the court to Thaddeus Young. Awkward layup. Good defense by Pierce. 5-point lead. Rondo. Weird alley-oop, but Noel is there. Nothing you can really do to defend that. Looked like a shot originally, but Noel was right there, and he slams it in. Greg Monroe showing his crossover. Not a very fast one, but, you know, it works. Jeff Green, nice crossover, and there is a foul, and he still slammed it in. He is a fierce machine tonight. Jeff Green, probably the reason we're still up right now. Him and Greg Monroe have been solid. Thaddeus Young tries to steal the inbound pass there. Doesn't work, but good effort. Rondo blows by the defender, but Thaddeus Young is there for the block. Can't get the defensive rebound though, and that results in a Lamar Odom putback. 4-point game. And the fourth quarter is just about to close. So I think we've got this one in the bags. 2 seconds remaining, and Ben McLemore is a stellar free throw shooter. 5-point lead. It's impossible for them to come back now. So that wraps this one up. Our Pistons improve to 12-8. Making the playoffs is getting more accessible now. I think the commentators always say that we're not going to make it, but I think we are a solid team. Maybe we can even improve ourselves during the off season, or before the trade deadline. You can see some of the stats there. Jeff Green led our team today. Not a surprise. He was the player of the game. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm continuing this series, so stay tuned.